What's going on YouTube? Kyle Ken coming at you with another Final Fantasy Rookie Keeper Relic draw video. If you're enjoying this, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to show your support. Anyway, today, I think it was earlier tonight, the Phase 4 started for the, Vale of Memories banner. So let's take a quick look at that before we do our 100 gem draw. So first up, we have nothing. First up, we have the Last Judgment Grimoire for Tyro. It is a book, obviously unique to him, so only he can equip it. It does. It has 130 attack, 129 magic, and 108 mind. Again, a very good weapon for Tyro. Stat-wise, take a look at the Soul Break real quick. So the Last Judgment Grimoire. And deals 3 successive physical earth attacks to all targets. That's not bad. Only thing is Tyro has low attack, but this book does give him quite a buff in attack, as well as plus 10 attack for mastery. So, you know, after you master this, you can obviously just give Tyro some type of synergy equipment and it'll be good to go. That's the great thing about Tyro. Like, such a versatile character. He can literally do whatever you want and like equip whatever you want. So I think he's a phenomenal character. Unless he doesn't have, like, you know, his good soul breaks. If he doesn't have his good soul breaks, you might not see him as versatile as he really is. Because I know a lot of people, they just don't use Tyro because they don't have Judgment's Grimoire. So they're just like, there's really no point in me using it. I'll just, you know, friend someone else's Judgment Grimoire. Which is actually one of the main reasons why I don't use Tyro all that much. Is because I don't have a Judgment Grimoire, not Judgment, Sentinel's Grimoire. So I'm like, really didn't want to use him all that much. Because of that reason. So this will be a really good addition if you do use Tyro. I wouldn't mind pulling this. You know, it's not a bad soul break by any means. So next up, we have what I believe is another phenomenal soul break. We have Focus for Lulu. It's from her hairpin. It's not actually considered a hairpin though. Those are the things that Red 13 can equip as weapons. This is a hat. It has 31 magic, 81 defense, 129 res, and 30 mind. Now that's decent for black or white mages, but the real kicker here is a temporary increase to the party's magic and resistance. Now obviously that doesn't sound like much at first, but if you think about Sentinel's Grimoire, yeah, that's kind of good. So it's only, I believe, 50% of resistance and a 25% boost to magic. Which, thinking about it, you might be like, oh well, that's not that good, but it's actually pretty substantial for magic because of the way the scaling differs. But yeah, this is a really good soul break. Like, I would consider pulling on this banner just for this. Well, I wouldn't mind getting the True Judgment's Grimoire either, but this is a phenomenal thing, especially if you're running mage meta. If you're not really running full mage teams, I wouldn't, you know, go too hard over this. But with more upcoming harder content, I think it's going to be very useful. Especially considering what's today? Today's the 28th. I believe tomorrow we're actually getting our first our first misfortune fight. So that's a thing. And I think this will be really useful for that. Because you're probably going to need to use mage meta for that. So that's a good thing. Next up, we have the Lullaby Rod, another phenomenal weapon on this banner. It has 117 magic and 131 mind, which is great for Yuna, or any other white or black mage for that matter. And it restores HP to all allies and gives them heavy regen. This, I believe, this is actually one of the greatest relics we have right now for, what is it, Medica, I think? I think that's the term that I've seen a lot on Reddit. If I had this relic myself, I would use Yuna so much more, because her default soul break is so terrible. But Luna is actually getting a soul break like this as well tomorrow, so she'll be the best white mage for a while. I'll get more into that later, but being able to just restore, you know, an AoE heal and heavy regen, that's just amazing. Especially in boss fights where they do a certain percentage of damage, you know, and might maybe sap you, because this will heal you, and then on top of that, it'll heal you even more, you know, each turn because of the high regen. So this is another phenomenal weapon as well on this banner. Next up, we have the Rune Acts. This weapon isn't too bad. 97 attack, 128 magic. You know, nice and okay. Deals 4 non-elemental attacks to one target. Unique to DehDehBeh, obviously. It's not the best, but it's not the worst. If you're a fan of using DehDehBeh, hey, this is the right weapon for you. I think Ash might be able to use this as well. I'm not entirely sure. I don't see why she wouldn't be able to, but see, like, I say things like that because I'm used to, like, the in-game, how like in Final Fantasy 12, you can have any character use any weapon and stuff like that. So that's why I'm not entirely sure on things like this. But it's not a bad soul break. I don't know what the multiplier is on this, so you might have a difficult time breaking the damage limit. But you can certainly break the damage limit with 4 attacks. So all you have to do is hit 2,500 for each, at least. You know, mental breakdown, full break, focus, and you'll be good to go. Alright, can we? Okay. Next up, we have the Blaze Fire Saber. This is an okay weapon for lightning. I pulled this twice already, so if I pull it again, I'll just have my first 7-star. But it has 131 attack, which is quite high. Changes lightning slow break to Blaze Witch, which is 3 successive non-elemental attacks. I don't really know why they feel the need to say successive. Just play 3 non-elemental attacks on 1 target. I mean, I guess they put that there so you know it's to 1 target, but yeah, it's not a bad soul break again. I like it. I like lightning as a character as well. So once their super soul break drops, I'll be fucking ecstatic because I'm gonna try to pull for that. Best believe. Yeah, this one isn't that bad though. I actually use lightning from time to time because of this soul break, because I have this lightning and Tifa, because they both have 3-hit soul breaks for me. Well, I have them, but you know, it's not a bad soul break. Could be better, but oh well. Next up, we have the Minerva Busty Air. I think I've spoken about this on the previous banner. Stats are okay. 20 magic, 90 defense, 138 resistance. Deals automatic damage to all targets, which isn't bad. It's just I'm not really a big fan of single target AoEs. But this one has the added effect of raising Terra's magic by, I want to say it's either 25 or 30%. Which is actually really good. Even though I'm not a fan of how the attack actually is, this is actually a pretty good soul break, or rather a unique piece of equipment. So if you're a fan of Terra, you can try to pull for this. I would wait till our super soul break though, because that shit is broken. Oh my goodness. Woo. Some of these super soul breaks are just crazy. I just can't wait till we get them in the global version. All right, we have the Thief Blade. Talked about this once before. It's Riku's dagger, but it's a piece of poop. It's literally just Tempo Flurry as a soul break. Not much to say about it. Emerald Bracer. You guys already know how I feel about Shelga and Protega. Relics, though, I always think they're good, phenomenal, especially if you're starting out. But if you already have one of these, or you have Shelga or Protega, they're really not that good anymore. Unless you're just having, like, a really hard time with, like, a Misfortune boss, I guess. But if that's the case, I don't think this will really help you all that much. So, there's that. And we got the Viking Cloak, gives Cerulean Shock. I'm pretty sure this isn't that great either. It has a minor water resistance, which is nice. 112 defense, 115 res. I guess that's okay for light armor. And deals physical water damage to all targets. I'm pretty sure that's the same as Faris's default soul break. I'm not entirely sure though. Oh well. Anyway, let's get into my 100 gem. Alright, I guess I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. It just had a little error loading into gems I had purchased before, but whatever. Alright, so let's go. Let's see the 3-star. Or the True Judgment Grimoire. No, that's a 3-star. Damn it. What the hell is this? What sword is this? Stone Blade from 6? Yeah, I definitely don't need that. Oh well, can't get a 5-star from a 100 gem draw all the time. Oh well. That's gonna be all for this video, guys. Hopefully I have to edit and render the other video, because I don't think at this point I've edited or rendered the Final Fantasy V first banner yet, so I got to do that. And I still have to do the Omega fights and the 110 dungeon fights you guys have been asking about, because I haven't had time to do those yet, especially with the Super Soul Break Festival going on. I might start doing that later today, because I'm not really there's no really reason for me to grind out too many upgrade materials, so I'd probably do that later today without worrying about wasting too much stamina. Anyway, guys, if you did enjoy this video, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to show your support, and do enjoy reading all your comments. Be sure to share these videos with your friends that enjoy Final Fantasy Record Keeper, and it really does help me out as you guys drop a like and share these videos around, and I'll see you guys next time. Later.